Hi authors, how's it going with that social media? You know, that thing that we all kind of love to hate. We're never sure whether it's working for us. Are we really just wasting time doom scrolling through everything every day? Or have we decided that we just don't like social media? And that's fine if that's the case. But social media is one of the most important critical areas of use for marketing for your books and for you as an author. So social media is a necessary evil in so many ways. But let's talk about why you need to get really good at social media without feeling that you have to be involved in all forms of social media. What is there now? There's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Substack, YouTube. The list goes on and on. There are so many ways you can do this and you can waste a lot of time with it. But what you first want to be focusing on is how do you identify who your target market is? Where do they hang out? If it's LinkedIn, that's fantastic. That makes it a lot easier because I think LinkedIn is a really powerful marketing resource. But if it's Facebook and Instagram, well, you might have to do a little bit more work in that area. But you don't have to do all of those things. You have to decide where your target market is most likely to be engaged with what you want to share with them. That's the most critical part of your marketing journey. Identify where and how your readers and your audience like to get their information. Then you identify what is it that they are most pained by? How is it that they are most inspired? What is their biggest pain point or their passion point? What are their greatest desires or fears? Those are the sort of things you also need to be aware of before you start posting anything. And we'll talk a little bit more about specific posting ideas in another video. However, the most important thing is identify what social media your market is working in or engaging with, and then approach your marketing from that perspective. And it won't necessarily be the same social media that you necessarily work the most closely with for your own information. So identify which social media. Then identify a plan about what are you going to post. How are you going to consistently do something that continues to attract the people that you're looking for? It might be regular blog posts, images, it may be promotional things. You may give away certain things about what's in your book or other information. You might do a series of things like checklists or helpful resources. And ideally, you'll have a plan that says, on these days of the week, I do this. On these days of the week, I do this. And on these days of the week, I do this other thing. But have a plan and consistently stick to it. Share your book. Make sure you share how and where people can buy your book. Make sure that when you are sharing pieces of your book, that you are also directing them back to your website, because your website is what you own. No one can stop you from posting on your own website, right? So what you need to do is think about, what do I send people to as a landing page? How do I make sure that the landing page is what speaks the most coherently to the people I'm trying to reach? How do I resell to those people? How do I make sure they sign up for something that I can then deliver directly to their inbox? Those are the strategies you need to be thinking about when it comes to social media. I know that's a lot to think about, but here's what you need to remember. First, identify who your target market is, where they most hang out. Then identify what it is that you want to share with them on a regular basis. Have a plan for consistency and regular ideas that you can generally roll out on a weekly or a daily basis. Use professional quality images. Get an editor if you are not confident with the quality of what you're blogging or posting. Those are the main points. Good luck. And if you need any help with that, let's have a chat.